Our first event is here, so you know what that means. A goofy story featuring our favorite Touhous, but realistically speaking, it's about forcing them to farm the shit out of the same node all day. And by them, I mean Yomu. Not only does she have to be a maid at the Scarlet Devil Mansion, a task which is incredibly difficult considering Flan was allowed to try and help out, but she also has to slap bitches until she's all sweaty and needs to rest. Luckily, I care about our friendship though, so at least I let her rest. Others are going for the Purple Heart Award. I ended up spending about 80 or so rolls on the Yuko banner and failed to get her. But I don't mind because I wanted more friends and to limit break the ones I had anyway. Now, I should mention that I've chosen to limit break every Touhou I have ever gotten, even if they're not considered good. As a real human being that ages in this world, the part with friends button hits a little too close to home, since I didn't even need a button to do that in real life. Memes aside, it just doesn't feel worth it right now anyway. I mentioned I wanted to roll for Remy, but after using all my rolls on Yuko, I needed to save up. So naturally, I ignored all reason and rolled anyway. But this time the gacha gods had blessed me. All this does is reinforces my inability to save for anything. Really, I've learned nothing at all. We'll see if the Flan banner teaches me a valuable lesson on saving or not. I finally caved in and decided to use 2 of my paper dolls. I was getting by just fine with Yomu, not fully limit broken, until this smug son of a bitch showed up. With her anti-Yomu deodorant, I was forced to finally rely on someone else, so I tried to use Fox Mom to defeat her. And at the time, Rand was just not reliably able to defeat her, so I said enough is enough. If Yomu can only hit her with the power of a squirt gun, I wanted to make sure it was a big one. Thinking about it, my character isn't a very good friend to the others in the game. I work everyone to death and send them to school if they complain about being tired. But on further inspection, this school might just be a playground where they do nothing but eat food all day. But considering I always have more spirit points than I know what to do with, I don't really mind every day being Pizza Friday. Global has also decided to mix things up by giving us a daily roulette of free rolls. If it's anything like the one they did on New Year's for JP, we'll get 100 rolls on the final day if you didn't get it earlier. My luck on getting Touhous has actually been pretty great, but it's possible one of you might be like one of my friends who managed to go 120 rolls without getting a single Touhou. If one of you has done worse, please let me know and maybe she'll feel a little bit better then. If you're new to Touhou, this might be the first time you actually find out there's a guy in this franchise. A surprise. But for the purists, you shouldn't worry. The dude is just a hoarder who sits in his shop all day, and being a half yokai that can't even bullet hell must be kind of rough. His shop, though, looks exquisite. Speaking of bullet hell, I realized they needed to translate Danmaku, but every time I see Battle of Bullets, I laugh a little bit. Really, I think a lot of the dialogue is great though. As for me, I'm going to finally accept that grinding up useless story cards is okay, as I'm getting closer to the cap already. This was just a very short update video and not really a full one, but as always, I thank you for watching and see you in the next video.